Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for Indianapolis. Bam Adebayo is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's TJ McConnell. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Jordan in at the small forward. And for Boston, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Here we go. And here's Indianapolis now. Now here's McConnell. Adebayo sets a screen. McConnell passes to Edwards. Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good for 2.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Brown, that's good.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Now Indianapolis with it. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. White, the pass to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around. Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
White has got the ball here for the Celtics. 4-point game. Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Jordan. Brown drives in. No good on the shot. On the take, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside, Holiday. Back to White. Outside, Brown. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Tatum. No good with the triple. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Jordan goes in. Okay, look out!
Man.
Wow!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Richards checked in for Boston. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
White on the wing.
2 minutes.
Outside, Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Jordan with a screen on Brown. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And he buries his first look.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Boston trails by 7. And here's Brown for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Now Indianapolis with it. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's McConnell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Edwards. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Edwards has got 8 points.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Back to White. Porzingis with a screen on Jordan. White, the pass to Porzingis. Off target from outside. Now Indianapolis with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Brown. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in it. Activity level from both teams tonight.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so. Free throw, no good for Brown.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And so it's Indianapolis going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indianapolis.
Oh boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Down by 12. On the court right now for Indianapolis. We've got Jackson. Bam Adebayo is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. Horford can't hit. Now Indianapolis with it. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
Indianapolis shooting their first free throw in this game.
Shooting for the away team, Michael Jordan at the line for one.
Boston trails by 15. Here's Pritchard, and he drives in. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Oubre. And he jams it home with authority.
Junior.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Horford, a screen on Oubre. Here's Hauser. Still no points. Over to the wing. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. The three. Aldama grabs the board. Adebayo with it. Picked by Aldama. And it's Adebayo off the drive. And finished off by Adebayo.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Horford, and Holiday subbed in for Springer. Here's Pritchard, defended by Jackson. Tatum, a screen on Adebayo. Here's Holiday. Banked it in off the glass.
This is what makes Holiday special, his ability to find ways to finish in tight.
Adebayo sets a screen, and Jackson, here we go. And the dunk by Jackson.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Porzingis, high post, 16 feet out, and it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Adebayo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Jordan against Holiday. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Jordan. They get the rebound. The kick to Tatum. This one for 3. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Now Indianapolis with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Picked by Aldama. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a display of court awareness from Jackson. Coaches value guys who can effectively execute in pick and rolls.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Pritchard, defended by Jackson. Can't get it to fall. Indianapolis leading by 23. Now Jordan. 9 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Oubre against Holiday. Jackson for 3. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
So assertive at the arc. Jackson will not hesitate to take the shot.
Jackson's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Holiday against Jordan. Holiday passes to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Jordan. Now here's Jackson. 10 points for him. Pass to Jordan. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Boston calls time here. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Hauser. .32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Brown passes to Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Jordan. Knocks down the triple. Holiday's got 5 points.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Oubre, a screen on Brown. Adebayo drives in. And finished off by Adebayo.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Brown scanning the floor.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And so it's Indianapolis with a commanding lead to end. The quarter, 27 points, looking good. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum, please. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, so close. Let's hear it for our contestants.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And here's Indianapolis now, among the best in the NBA for a few years now. Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Here's Holiday. Giannis with the rebound.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Tatum against McConnell. Antetokounmpo outside. From outside, off the mark. So it's Boston now. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Tatum. Six to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Here's McConnell. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Sinks the tray. Antetokounmpo has got 7 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's White. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. McConnell with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Jordan against Holiday. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Edwards. And again, Indianapolis with a triple.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Outside White. Pass to Brown for three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Edwards, a pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. And here's Jordan. He's got 11. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. That one's good for 2. 9 points in the game.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Pass to White. Now Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
With the drive. Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh!
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
A minute and a half left in the third. Outside Holiday. White with a screen on McConnell. Holiday with the ball. Jordan picks him up. On the wing, Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. And it's Tatum missing. Tatum's gone, just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. Here's McConnell. And he banks in the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside, Brown. Back to White. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Jordan with it. Picked up by Tatum. Good work there as it goes.
And you just have to be aware of Jordan on fast breaks. He runs the floor so well for a big.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Pulls up, high post. That shot missing. And so it's Indianapolis building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Indianapolis. They've got Bam Adebayo. He's out there with Kenyon Martin. Reggie Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jordan in a shooting guard.
Oh, leaping up high. Jackson sees his moment and seizes it.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. With with a 9-footer. Adebayo with the rejection. To the middle. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
With the step back. Springer misses. Now Indianapolis with it. In transition. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's gotten 4 this quarter.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. And counted from 12 feet. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. And the layup is good off the glass.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Jackson. Horford, right side. Back to Pritchard. Tatum looking it over. No good on the triple.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Picked by Aldama. Here's Martin. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Well, at least the D was going for it. He got to the ball just a moment late.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Springer. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Adebayo. Tatum from long range. Nails it from 3.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Picked by Aldama. Lets a floater go. Second shot opportunity. Boston pulls it in. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. White jams it in off a great move.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 40. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indianapolis.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Porzingis in the post. Working on Aldama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Chalk up 2 there.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Pick by Aldama. McConnell outside. Pass to Jordan. Back to McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Tatum with it. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Brown. Here's the 3. He drops it from range.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
McConnell passes to Jordan. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. So Indianapolis wins it. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.